Moving on, UK's new Prime Minister Andy Burnham held his first cabinet meeting on Tuesday, pledging a one-team approach and promising to make tackling of the cost of living crisis his government's top priority.
Well, in his first major policy announcement, Burnham unveiled a tax easing measure as well.
Now, in his first major policy announcement, Burnham unveiled this tax cut on household security bills, saying that the measure is aimed at easing financial pressure on families across the UK.
At the inaugural cabinet meeting, Prime Minister Andy Burnham said that his administration would be a cost of living government that will be focused on providing immediate relief to households while maintaining fiscal responsibility. Under the new policy, value-added tax or VAT on domestic electricity bills will be abolished from the 1st of October. The government says that the measure will save the average household around $61 annually, with officials even estimating that the tax cut will cost approximately $1.15 billion during the current financial year. The Burnham administration even says that the measure will be funded by cancelling the previous government's proposed digital identity program.
Made the announcement about removing VAT from household electricity bills. It's not everything, but it shows our determination to do something about people's living standards, and it kind of points the way for further measures that we hope to take that pressure off people.
The Prime Minister also instructed his ministers to prioritise policies that reduce everyday living costs. He also indicated that the government is examining additional measures, including rent controls and limits on bus fares, all as part of a wider strategy to support families facing rising household expenses. While announcing the measures, Burnham stressed that every policy introduced by his government would be backed by identified sources of funding.
Well, in another significant announcement, the Prime Minister confirmed that he will spend at least one day every week working from Manchester under a new initiative known as Number 10 North. This plan aims to relocate parts of government operations away from London as part of Burnham's broader plan to decentralise political power as well as strengthen regional governance across the UK. Officials even say that the government staff has already begun operating from the Manchester office, with further relocation expected in the coming months. Well, continuing with news from the UK, where Labour leader Andy Burnham has taken charge as a new UK Prime Minister, with some Britons optimistic with the new leader taking charge.
But many admit that they know little about the new leader. Let's take a look at some of these reactions.
I think there's quite a bit of still uncertainty. We don't know what he's bringing on board. Personally, I'm just surprised with how many prime ministers we've had in the past couple of years. So I'm just hoping that he will just take up the mantle and do what's best for the people, really, yeah.
I think, look, it's change. We're going to have to see how it goes. I don't really know him very well, so I'll be interested to learn more about his policies and what he's got planned. So I think nationalisation of steel and how he's going to take that forward, I don't know. So we'll just have to say I don't know him very well, I'm afraid.
I don't know him, personally, but he seems to have a lot of ideas, and he's done good things in Manchester. I know that's a positive thing. I just don't know whether he would do another election. I don't know. Yeah, and there's a lot of problems around the world. I don't know who can solve them all.